support.
Let's listen to the players now, the press conference.
So game 11 has been drawn. 11 draws so far, one to go. Well, first of all, Magnus, just give me your thoughts on the game. You know,
there really wasn't much. I was hoping to be able to press just a little bit, but I don't think there's anything real. I mean, every chess player knows the game Lebojevic-Karpov, in which, I mean, Karpov won some ending like this.
A beautiful ending, yeah.
Yeah, obviously the drawing margin is very, very high.
Yeah. Did you, I mean, I'm just curious that after h6, when you played knight h4, did you somehow make a miscalculation, or was there after rook e8, did you foresee that it was going to simplify so quickly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, I remain slightly better.
Yep.
So I didn't really see what the problem was.
Okay. Fabiano, what's your take on the game?
Yeah, I mean, not much really happened today. It was, yeah, I mean, I was a bit surprised by knight h4, and I was trying to figure out the difference between knight g4 and rook e8 first, which I didn't really manage, but I decided to play rook e8 anyway.
I was kind of, okay, I mean, knight g4, knight g6, rook e8, obviously, but I was kind of hoping for knight g4 and then fg. Because then, I mean, I thought...
Knight g4 and then?
And then fg6. Because maybe now I can play a little bit. Takes knight f2, rook e1, take on d3, c d3. And in case of bishop f6, then I can at least go rook d6, and if bishop e4, d4, I can go back and put the rook back to e6, put the rook on e2, and try to play king c2 and bishop c3. I mean, maybe there's some forced draw there, but I don't know. But yeah, I mean, after what's happens in the game, it's obviously just too little.
Okay, questions then, please. And if you'd like to say your name and who you're working for, please. Yeah.
Great. Stefan Paulsen, Kölnische Rundschau. I guess everybody wants to know what's going to happen on Monday now. The situation we've got is exactly the same as it was in New York for the last game. Now, question to Magnus. The only difference is you've got black, where you had white. How much difference does it make to you?
Well, I mean, psychologically, it's a difference, obviously. So, I mean, I don't know, but we'll see what happens. But that's the situation. Obviously, I would prefer to be black tomorrow, to be white tomorrow. But yeah, I'm not, dealing with the situation there is.
Okay, Fabiano, what are your thoughts going into the next game, the last game?
I mean, what can I say? It's going to be a tough game. I mean, it's at this point the tension is sort of at its peak. But I mean, if I knew what would happen, I would tell you.
Very good. Next question. Yeah, please.
Andrew Zinn, would a longer match allow or encourage a different style of chess, or would it simply give more opportunities?
I didn't really. I don't think was there a contradiction there, or between the two options. I didn't really see it.
Would it allow more opportunities for risk taking in the longer match?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Jørund.
Jørund, NRK Norway. What were you thinking about Karjakin's opening move?
Well, let's have Fabiano first. Would you have liked to have seen b4 on the board today?
Yeah, of course. But I was also happy to see Sergey. It was a bit of a surprise to see him, so it was nice that.
It wasn't.
No, I didn't know that he would be here. So.
Did you know Sergey was going to?
I mean, I was told like 2 minutes before the game.
Yeah.
But it was fun. But yeah, maybe that's what I should have done.
Okay, next question, Ian.
Question to Fabiano. If at the start of the match you'd been told you've got one game with white to become world champion, would you have taken this situation at the start of the match?
I mean, sometimes you get asked these questions about like, what would you take a situation like this? And I mean, the truth is I wouldn't, because I want to enjoy the process of it, and I would feel kind of bad missing the first 11 games of the match. I mean, it's a normal situation. It's not a bad one at all. But I also wouldn't accept any sort of offer before the match.
Okay, next question, Mike.
MikeLineChess.com. We just did a video interview with Sergey, which is going to be posted later, and he said that he has a small rooting interest for you, Fabiano, but he said that it's better for chess if Magnus wins, because when a champion has shown dominance, the public likes that. So I'm curious if you agree that it's... I'm going to ask Magnus this. Do you agree that it's good for chess if you remain world champion for a long period of time? Not good for you personally, but good for chess.
I mean, I cannot answer that, but it's obviously what I want. I mean, I think it would be very presumptuous of me to answer that question.
Fabiano, good for chess. If you win, or Magnus wins?
I don't think chess will change much.
Very good. Okay, next question, please.
Don Quersher, US Chess and Chess King documentary. This is for Magnus. About this game, can you elaborate on your strategy in this match that you would play directly into Fabiano's prep? Were you expecting a different line, or were you expecting this exact preparation?
I think the answer sort of gives itself. That I mean, when I mean I play something in the opening, he plays fast, I think, and it's a draw, then that's usually not perfect. But no, I mean he's been very well prepared so far, and I haven't gotten much with white. I mean, those are the cold hard facts.
Okay, next question, please. Yeah.
VG Norway. Question to Magnus. Did you recognize Caruana's move today from the move at the leaked video?
Yeah, I mean the knight d7, knight f6 line was there obviously, but I mean he managed to surprise me nevertheless. So if that was indeed some kind of gambit, it worked well.
Okay, next question, please. Yeah, Stefan.
Frankfurter Allgemeine to Magnus. I saw that on Norwegian TV you have said after the last game that you were afraid of losing during that game at some point. Can you tell us, was that going on for longer, or was it a specific moment in that game, and what do you think in hindsight? Was that correct, that fear?
I mean, I don't... I mean, you're asking me to kind of explain what goes through, I mean, perfectly normal emotions, I think. I mean, just... I mean, your body and your mind reacts the way it does, and it's not always easy to explain.
Okay, next question, please. And if there aren't any more questions, then I'll wrap things up. Free day tomorrow and game 12 money. Thank you very much for the players.
some interesting questions and interesting answers by the players. I thought we got some true insights on how they are feeling, and we can still, of course, observe the tension. It's just all or nothing now in the last game, and as Fabiano said, this is the peak tension and the peak moment in the match.
And I have the feeling that for Fabiano it's going to be just as stressful, more stressful than it was game 1. So game 1 and game 12, it is very different. And we were discussing this before, that in a match, I think you have game 1, you have all the rest, and the third part, the peak, game 12, especially when there is very much at stake. And, well, it seems like Magnus is just ready for a fight. He goes with the flow. This is how it happened. We can say that Fabiano's preparation is, I think, clearly better than Magnus's. That was quite clear from this match so far. And Magnus has to admit that even today, even though it was seen on the screen, this knight e7, knight f6, it was Fabiano who surprised him probably with the c5, and he couldn't really react in a different way than just, actually he just gave up and said, okay, I go for a draw, and then let's go for the last game.
Yes, it's interesting that even though there was this particular video that was not supposed to be published, Team Magnus couldn't actually get an advantage from that piece of information. But on the contrary, it was Fabiano who surprised Magnus, even in the line that was on the screenshot.
Yeah, I mean, it's for Magnus, I don't think it was something special. I think already when it broke out, this issue, I continuously thought that it's not going to give extra for Magnus. The only question is whether it will give some bad moments or it will influence Fabiano's nerves.
Especially psychologically, knowing that there's a confidential information out there.
But we have 11 draws.
11 draws. Never happened before. 11 draws in a World Championship match. And everything will be at stake on Monday. Fabiano Caruana only needs to win one game with the white pieces to get everything he ever wanted.
It's easy to say.
Will they be able to sleep?
Well, those are the big questions. How they can sleep, how they can mentally prepare for that game. And also the question is that whether Fabiano and his team will be already possibly preparing already for the rapid as well, or it's only the seconds who are going to be ready for the rapid. Like, okay, they focus most of the time for the rest day, game 12. But when Fabiano goes to the game, then immediately the team starts working on the playoff strategy.
Yes, and the question will be, if there are playoffs on Wednesday, so if it's 6-6 after 12 games and we see playoffs on Wednesday, we will need to figure out if Fabiano has managed to use these last couple of months, half a year, to practice as much as he could. Because Magnus has stellar results in rapid and blitz as well, but Fabiano seemed to perform poorly in shorter time controls. Magnus held all 3 titles in 2014, classical, rapid and blitz world champion, but Fabiano hasn't really showed any good results in shorter time controls, so that's why everyone calls Magnus a favorite in the playoffs.
Well, we are close to a playoff, but we still have to see game 12.
Game 12 will be very exciting. I think we should expect a sharp opening. E4, C5, the Sicilian is likely, and Fabiano trying to win with the white pieces, which can give chances to Magnus as well. So it will be 3 possible results in game 12. Do join us, same time, same place. Thank you once again for our on-site audience and our online audience. You are always amazing. And a reminder that Judith is not afraid of selfies. See you all on Monday.
Bye.